Faith, she did an interview that went viral. She said that, Biggie gave her permission to go to LA and do a song with Tupac. And she also said that she had no idea that Tupac was on death row until she got to the studio. How you feel about her saying that?
I usually always hate to get the woman involved and the wives and you know what I mean? And um she got permission from Biggie to go work with Pac.
Yeah, she said that Biggie, he gave her permission to work with Pac, and she had no idea that Pac was on death row until she got to the studio and seen Corrupt.
I can't really, I can't really say if he gave her permission, if she, that was her husband. But everybody knew Pac was on death row and even coming to death row. That was like the biggest thing because Death Row was the biggest label at that particular time for hip hop music. So every magazine, every newspaper that when Suge went and got popped from the prison, it was on every news, every hip hop news station, every magazine. Like I don't know how a person who was involved in the music industry back then didn't know Pac was coming to death row. That don't make any sense. It was the biggest topic. Suge Knight, Bell, Tupac out. You know what I mean? Everybody knew that.
Yeah, I don't know why she keeps saying that, man. She got to come up with a new line. But
Yeah.
what I did want to ask you, man, because I had Lauren B on the platform, and he told me that when Tupac came to Death Row, the artist was jealous. Did you sense that when you was around Death Row?
I couldn't sense anything like that, but I wouldn't be surprised because Pac did came when he just came to Death Row and just rearranged everything. Like whoever was the top person in the studio, whoever was getting all the studio time, whoever was the top celebrity on Death Row, when Pac came, they all really went to the back burner. And Suge would just main focus on whatever Pac. It's sometimes we have multiple studios, you know what I mean? Like for artists, they want to be in the studio working. Sometimes Pac had this studio, that studio. Like, so you can see how, like what Lowe said, that people starting to feel it some type of way because especially a lot of artists was thinking about the drop. A lot of artists were supposed to drop, but when Pac came, he was the number one, he was the number one concern for Suge. So by him saying that, I kind of know, I kind of feel him. You listen to some of these death row artists now, and you just listen what comes out of their mouth, and it seems like they still mad at Pac from, 1996.
Was Tupac getting a monthly allowance when he was on Death Row?
I believe so. I heard it from a few different people, but I don't know how much he was getting. I believe so, but I don't know exactly how much he was getting, to be honest. I know we was at one particular time, we was all getting something, even after Pac died when we went to death row, like they was hitting us off with something. That's why people got it, to be honest, man, people gotta be fair when they talk about Suge. They can, you know what I mean? Maybe his business dealings wasn't all up to par, but he really looked out for a lot of people. Cause I remember when we was on death row, we was chilling, and I think he was just giving us all like $1,000 a month, and we were just like getting it just to do whatever we want. We didn't put no albums out. Like, so he used to look out for a lot of people. Rent paid for, you know what I mean? Like we living in the house, rent paid, money coming in our pocket. We just doing what we want, you know what I mean? So, and he gave us a bonus, like a signing bonus.